Welcome back on the channel, everyone. It is the morning after we beat Manchester City at home. A game that will be spoken about for years to come. Absolutely, it's just one of them. It's like, the stats say one thing, but the one stat that just stands out for me, no one's ever done that to Man City before under Guardiola, one of the best managers to ever live. And how much we pressured them in that game. Like, it was one of them, like, we had an outstanding first half, but it was like, you're thinking, can we keep it going into the second half? Like, I was a bit nervous half time, and then we come out at half time and we just absolutely just go for it once again. It's like what Mark Goldbridge said last night. He's basically said, well, fuck this, we're going for it. And it's true, we just went for it. We weren't scared or anything. We weren't showing them too much respect. We just went for it. And all them players last night, like, looking back at the highlights and everything, just respect to all of them, that's all I can say. But obviously today we're doing a little bit of a preview for the Arsenal game because it's just that bit bigger now, ain't it? Like, we've got the result against Man City. I was just thinking, going into these two fixtures, I would be happy with like a point, and we'll just beat Man City with a clean sheet. No wonder Martinez was giving a fist at the end. But yeah, this is obviously a preview to the next game against Arsenal, which is going to be, in my opinion, harder game because they've got a more fitter squad. They don't really concede many on the road, but obviously that has just been proven not true because they've just conceded like 3 to Luton, which I watched that game and I thought Luton was so hard done by coming in. Like, I felt for them because if they play like that coming in the season, they're staying up. Let's just say that, because I love the manager. I love what they've done. First time back in the Premier League, and they're scoring goals against big teams like Arsenal, so fair play to them. But it's going to be tough because maybe Arsenal didn't give them too much respect in that game. That is why they led to conceding 3 goals. It could have been something like that, but we've proven to be a squad now in the league, not only at home but away as well. Like, you need to be on your A game against Villa because we don't get the name Tricky Villains for no reason. We just, it's all clicked into place for us now. But yeah, talking about my starting lineup, I'd like to keep it the same, to be fair. Like, I know I said coming into the last game yesterday, like, the back line, I wasn't too sure about it, but when you think about it, that was absolutely masterclass from Unai. You had Carlos, obviously basically with Haaland in his pocket the whole game. You had Torres just starting the attack each time. I've never seen a centre back like Torres in my life. He's just absolutely exceptional. Konza obviously keeps his place because he's one of the best centre backs ever at Villa Park. You could, it's one of them. Like, you could revert back to having Cash starting against Arsenal because he has the pace and everything. But Konza did a great job at right back yesterday. It's just, I had absolutely no complaints. Digne as well. You could start Moreno. Our squad's coming back now. Like, I know we're still missing Mings and Wendy, but our squad's practically back now. I'd like to see Moreno start, but I understand why Digne started. And to be fair, Digne had a really bloody good game yesterday as well. So yeah, I'd definitely stay with the back line coming into this game. Like, I don't think there's any need to change it now. We've obviously been experimenting, trying to implement that, and now we've got that, we might as well just keep it like how it is. So, obviously I'm not going to question Unai's tactics because look where he's got us at the end of the day. But yeah, obviously players coming off the bench last night, like Jacob Ramsey. I can't really say much about Moreno at the end or Duran because they came on like 2 minutes ago. Diaby, like players like that, should they be starting? I mean, there's an argument for it, but I genuinely would just keep the same squad going into this game because you've got all them hungry players who played last night. They just wanted it last night, and then you had that really, really good bench going in. That was the first time I've ever seen a bench better than Man City. So we had so much firepower coming off that bench. It was unreal. But yeah, I'll definitely keep it the way it is, and obviously the crowd will be rolled up for this one because it's just, I just can't believe we're in this position right now. We're third in the league, and Villa Park is an absolute fortress, and watching it last night, the commentators after the game, someone were questioning whether the crowd is a bit more intimidating at Villa. You're bloody damn right it is. Like last night, it was just so loud, and there's no doubt in my mind that it helped us get the win last night. But we need to keep that level going into this game on Saturday. Obviously, it's I think it's 5:15 the kick-off, some ridiculous time like that. But the Villa fans will be up for it, and I just bloody can't wait for it. But I just want to end the video saying about Aftv, because I'm still so annoyed what happened last season. If you don't know what I'm talking about, last season, they were allowed inside the stadium like a day or so prior to the actual game, which I thought was fair play from Villa. Like not many Premier League sides let Aftv into their stadium to do their previews, but we actually let them when they were just walking by the pitch. Fair play to us, and that was great for the channel and everything. But the manner and the disrespect they gave us on the day with it, look, it was purely with Ty. Let's just be honest. Ty gave the most outrageous interview. I know he apologised a few days after, but it still annoys me to this day. He stood there and he called us arrogant, took the piss out of us for losing. Said, oh, this is them definitely going to win the league. Obviously, they had like a 13-point gap between them and City, who was like sitting second, and they somehow still lost the title. Like, talk about bottle jobs at the end of the day. But yeah, it still annoys me to this day. So hopefully we don't allow them inside the stadium before the game, because I thought that was just quite disrespectful outside. I mean, you'd think they'd give us a bit more, I'm not saying like praise, just a bit of respect because of what we've allowed them to, but I just don't think we should let them inside the squad before the game. But yeah, that is my thoughts and opinions going into this. Well, I'm not going to give a score prediction for this because I just don't want to jinx anything at the end of the day. We're all buzzing as Villa fans at the end of the day. Let's just say we are buzzing right now, and we just want it to keep going. Obviously, 14 wins on the bounce at Villa Park. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section. What you think about this game. If you are an Arsenal fan, what do you think about this one? If you're from Aftv, don't even bother commenting on the channel because you're a twat. And yeah, up to Villa, the pride of Villa. We'll see you in the next video.